People of the internet, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another Out of the Park Baseball 17 GM Mode Sim commentary for the Premier League Baseball. I am, of course, your irreverent friend, your pal, your antithesis of an enemy, I don't know, F5 Penguin. You could find me all over the web at F5 Penguin. In the last video, we're doing okay. Got a couple haters, but we're doing okay. No, we're doing all right. We're 10-9, and we're going to go 10 more days and see if these small, minute changes we made could be something great. I don't know. Do we have to move somebody? Do we have to make a trade? We also put an offer out for another player in international amateur free agency. Could that help us down the road? We'll have to see. Downloading the file right now, of course, the link is in the description below if you want to check out the website for the Premier League Baseball, all of our teams, stats, facts, and more. And I hope that you like this content. If you do, subscribe to the video, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. And also stay on the lookout for more Out of the Park Baseball, of course, but other games, videos, and reviews right here on this website, on YouTube, of all places. So look for that in the near future. We've updated, and hey now, look at this. 15-13. We are on a winning record, and I'm pretty happy about that. And leading the league in ERA, 1.05, Claude Thierry. All right, look at this. People said, "Hey, he can only be a low end starter." No. He's doing quite all right. Quite all right. I'm happy about this. Okay, runs scored 7th. Batting average is still abysmal. On base percentage, not that great. Home runs, we fell off. We fell off. Stolen bases first. Runs against 11th. Not doing as well as we were before. 6th in bullpen ERA and 2nd in defensive efficiency. I will take a 2-game up a little bit. I'm pretty happy about that. Punkachar being out though for 3 weeks is kind of a sad day. So let's take care of the injuries first before we do anything else. Punkachar out for 3 weeks. Oh my goodness gracious. Why does that keep happening? Farrell's out for 5 weeks. Here come the injuries. We knew that was happening. Schneider, our draft pick's out for 3 weeks. Great. And that means Pint can come back, and we'll be good there. I'll make the adjustments back and forth here in just a bit. I want to hold Brady in Double-A for one more season just to get his numbers up, get that power up. That's what I need. I need that power to at least get to that 3. I don't know if he's going to turn into anything. I really don't. He was our first pick in 52, and I just don't know if that contact, if it'll be good enough for major league play. It might not be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So far we're doing pretty well. We'll see how he goes there. All right, so multi-home run day as we lose against TR. We're always going to lose against TR. Zamorano apparently was on the mound again, and we lost. He's 0-3. He's got to go. He's got to go. I don't think we can roll with him anymore. I don't think we can trust him anymore. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. All right, let's see here. A family to think about. Yeah, he doesn't want to sign. So that's the International Amateur FA that we looked at. I'm not even going to go any further than that. Not worth it. Oh, he signed with Minnesota anyway. So the expansion teams have a lot of money. Can't say that we're surprised by that. They're going to spend for these players, so that's fine. I'm fine that they went that way. Let's see what else here. Picked up another win 13-3, a blowout. Jeez. 13-3. Capper's got 5 home runs. Kirshner's got 6. That's surprising. And leads in RBI for the team. Fantastic. Barnhart gives up 8. Oh, excuse me. And then Moreno gives up 5. So yuck. I even have Moreno to avoid high leverage. I don't know why he's in positions where he gives up 5 runs and 5 hits. That is not good. Oh my goodness, 13-3. Rough showing. Okay. And of course, All-Star game coming up. We'll look at those numbers in a bit. Wasn't enough to keep TR from losing 7-5. Okay, cool. So we picked up the third game as a win against TR, which I'm okay with. I mean, these are all average teams right now, except for Albany, who's done quite well for themselves in the offseason. They're really doing quite well. Queensbees came up from behind. They're doing well too, but TR was a top team just last season, so I don't know why they're just average right now. Looking at the numbers real quick, 3 for 5 Capra, 2 for 5 Punkachar with 2 runs, 19 RBIs now for Kirshner on the season, and Capra's hitting a 337, top of the chart. So you got Pablos too, but I can't count that, right? And then Olsen gets a win, which is nice. It's nice to see we're spending money on a player that's going to get us a win. Zelaya gets his 5th save, and our specialty guys come in and do what they do. Perfect. That's a good win. I'll take that all day. Evaluation, Brad Pelkey will miss 5 to 6 months, so he is on the North Stars, and I'm fine with that. That was a star player. Let's see. Thierry did his part. We beat Laredo 3-2. Sweet. I like beating Laredo, the former champions, right? 2 seasons ago. So hooray. We're beating them. And Kirshner goes 2-4. Ramirez, there we go. We're working in the lineup now. 1 for 4. And let's see who else. Nobody else really spectacular. Caught stealing Tamayo and Philpott. Ooh, no. No. Come on, guys. Thierry gets his 4th win of the season. My goodness gracious. Look at this. Hernandez, Thierry holds, and then Zelaya 6th save on the season. Getting our saves in early. I like that. I like seeing that a lot. That's good news. And then another 7-3 win. That's going to be by the Lemurs. So we lost 7-3 versus them in the second game of this series. See how we did. They put up 2 in the 9th. We put up 1. Three runs. That's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. Not going to do it. Sad day. 1 for 4 Tamayo. So Tamayo is in for Punkachar right now. We need to replace him. We're going to make a call up. We'll do that in a moment here. 2 for 5 Kirshner. 2 for 3 Ramirez. Conda gets his first loss of the season. Okay. Losses are going to happen. They're going to happen. Lemurs lose 8-2. Good. So we won that series 2-1. Fantastic. And we scored throughout the game. I like that. I like seeing that. 2 for 3 with 3 runs, or 2 for 5, 3 runs with Philpott. That's nice to see. And a bunch of substitutions for pinch hitters. I kind of enjoy watching that happen. Zamorano holds it together in 4 innings. He's on a pitch count limit, which is fine. Moreno comes in and actually gets a win just by pitching for 2 outs. That's pretty funny. That's good. Nolan hold, Hernandez hold, and Garza closes out the game. Fantastic. That's how we're supposed to put games together. I like seeing that. Team effort for real. Extra inning win by the Hops. By Hillsborough. Really? How are we losing against expansion teams? What do they got? Let's look here. Perdomo. Okay, that's pretty good. They were on. He was on Joplin. Yeah. No, and McGurk. He's not anything special though. Hey, he blew the save. Look at that. Garza gets his loss. Let's see. So they scored in extra innings. Yeah. So Garza's going to get that 15th inning loss. Sad day. Oh, Punkachar was not injured yet. Okay. So that was just Tamayo coming into sub because he was tired. Fine. All-star voting. Let's look at that real quick. That's something we can look at and see what we're doing. Philpott, of course, is going to be number 1 in third base. That's going to happen every single season. He's a great player. Capra. Hey, Capra, actually 103,000 votes. I think he's leading, right? Yeah, Capra's got the most all-star votes. That's fantastic. 103,575. Yeah, he leads. That's really awesome. I like that. All right, cool. And then, surprisingly, Thierry's not up here. I thought we'd see Thierry right at the top here, but no, not so much. Okay. And Atlantic scratch and claw to a 4-1 win against Hillsborough. Got to win that second game. That was crucial. We did. And who came in there? Olsen, Thierry, Glazer, Garza, Zelaya, 7 save. That's a work right there. That's some work. putting it in. I don't mind that. And Pugacar blanks out. What is going on with Pugacar's hitting this season? Jesus. 130. That's a drop off if I've ever seen one. My goodness gracious. Atlantic's top hops in extras. Let's delete this message real quick. Come back. And so we won 2 for 3 against Hillsborough as well. So if we can go 2 for 3 or 3 for 4 on all of our games, on all of our series, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Winning record is what we're going for. Above 500. 501. That's what we're aiming for. Thierry made it 3-1. Oh, wow. That's funny. So our pitcher, Anatole Thierry, hit a 2-run single in the top of the 11th. That's amazing. Game winner. Fantastic. 2 for 6 for Capra. 20 RBIs, 23 for Kirshner, 7 home runs for Kirshner. That's nice. 12 RBIs, though, for Pugacar. We're getting our RBIs in. We're just not getting a solid hit. That's what we need. All right, so Claude Thierry comes in as a starter. Hernandez comes in for 2. And then Anatole Thierry gets his 3rd win of the season. And this is as a reliever, folks. This is as a reliever. I like seeing this. And Moreno, back where he belongs, getting the save as a closer. That is his position. McGurk, loss, Grant, blown save. So good. Good. All right. We close that out. Lastly, we leave with a private message from our bench coach, Tyler Seymour, our new bench coach. After observing the team through games and practices, I've come to the conclusion that the clubhouse is doing okay. Good. Little tension. Murphy is one of our leaders, both on and off the field. Fantastic. He does a good job at keeping the peace. Good. So we're going to hold on to Lawson Murphy. That's going to be our key. For the past 5 seasons, every time we were losing, players get out of control because there's no team leader. They always mention like Romero might be, this guy might be a little bit of a leader, not really. This guy is saying Lawson Murphy is certainly one of our leaders, both on and off the field. He may not be the prototypical team captain. He's done a good job of keeping the peace. That is huge. Huge, okay? So we're going to hold on to Lawson Murphy. Even if he doesn't do well, we'll put him in a limited asset role and keep him up there for the rest of his career with the Brooklyn Atlantics as much as we can because he can lead. And that should keep all of that chemistry nonsense that falls apart when teams lose at a minimum due to his leadership role in the game. That's a hidden trait that is needed. So when he looks around the room, no one causing any major disruptions. Any team, we have our fair share of guys who might be selfish or lazy. Doesn't give a good impression, but I wouldn't worry about them too much. Meh. Dealing with the team on a daily basis. Whatever tension can remain small issues. And then always our problem. Do you hear any jokes? None of the guys seem to know any. We just don't have any jokers. We have to find a joker. So we found a leader. We need to find a joker. This is good. I'm pretty happy with this. So far, we're doing better than we did last season. I think we're going to be tracking positively as we proceed. Now, got to make a decision here. Who do we call up? And I'm looking at Perdomo. I think he's the guy to bring up, but his eye is terrible. But as a fielder, he's spot on. So do we bring him up for 3 weeks or do we bring up Gutierrez, who's a little bit stronger? I think we bring up Gutierrez. I think we do. We blew past AA for Gutierrez. Hitting WRC is a 64. What about Perdomo batting 105? No, we got to bring Perdomo up then, don't we? No ability to lay off pitches may never improve. 240 plus power. Yeah, let's pull the trigger on Perdomo. That's what we're gonna do. Perdomo up, boom, there he is. So let's go into our pitching first and kind of Zamorano, man. I don't 0 for 3. 0-3 in 5 games. That is horrible. Horrible. Moreno avoid high leverage. I don't know. Obviously, he's not anything special either. We got some holes in our pitching we got to really fix. I don't really know how. But Zamorano is on a cold streak. That is not good. I need to move him to like a 50. Move him down to 60 on a pitch count. Olsen, let's open him up just a touch. Let's give him 5 more pitches. We'll kind of swap those two. See how that works. We'll see how that works, okay? Now we got to go into our lineup here, make some adjustments. Perdomo, up you go. Fantastic. And then ask for lineups. That's going to put Perdomo at the back of the lineup. I had a feeling. But at the top against right-handers. Why is that? Let's look at your ratings. Yeah, there's your answer. Gap against, well, that doesn't make sense, against lefties. But against righties, you're at the top. What are you doing? I want to ask my my bench coach for all lineups. What do you say? All right, we're changing it up a bit. We're gonna roll with our bench coach and see if his lineup's gonna do us any better than our manager's lineup for the batting order. That's what we're gonna do. See how that goes. No promises if we'll keep it. We'll see how it goes in about 5 games. Go from there. Now, we had an injury also in our AAA. Farrell is out for 4 to 5 weeks. We need to make a sub there. I'll do that in a bit. I'll also make a sub in AA for our draft pick, Dylan Schneider, out for 3 weeks. So we got some injuries we're dealing with now. We knew that was coming. My goal here is to let this ride, right? So we're going to call up into double and AAA and not fill the single A. We're just going to leave the single A as is and get our players some playing time and grow them. Okay, that's what we're going to do this season, which we didn't do the last couple seasons. We always filled players. People got limited playing time. Don't want to do that. So I'm confident. I feel pretty good right now. Let's bring up our front office numbers. Averaging 23,000 per game. Look at this. Much higher than last season. This is good news so far. Good news so far. And then also we're making about 34,000 per game. We're down because of the ticket price. We knew that. But if we raised it anymore, we knew that no one was going to come to the game. So we couldn't do that. Still projected to do above 400,000 at the end of the season. Good news there. Here we're at with development. We're 5th out of 22 now. That's good news. Our rankings are going up. Perdomo is about to get the call. So he'll probably go away now after 45 days. That's okay. All right, info time. Going to leave it right here. You know how this goes. We got 2 little holes to fill. See if Perdomo can fill in for Punkachar. I think fielding-wise, it'll be about the same. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit less. I'm hoping in hitting it's a little bit more. I'll take an extra couple of bats to sacrifice a little bit defensively. We're at the top of the league, right at the top tier there when it comes to defense. And if we can continue that tightness, that defensive, substance, and squeak out a couple more hits, I think we'll be in good shape. We'll win those games that we should be winning. What do you think? Let me know. Are we doing okay? I want your feedback. We'll make some adjustments. Of course, this is Out of the Park Baseball 17, the GM Premier League sim for the Premier League Baseball. I am F5 Penguin. You can find me all over the web at F5 Penguin. Like and subscribe this video. Stay tuned for more videos and the typical closeout for you. I'll see you all in the next video, as always. So until then, take care. Punkachar's injured. Punches cars. Can't hit things. Wichita. I mentioned.